Hey everybody, how's it going? Steve here, and one of the comments I heard the most on our Tomodachi Life preview yesterday was that you were disappointed that Nintendo isn't allowing online sharing of Miis so that you can't get people's really cool creations onto your own island in Tomodachi Life. But as it turns out, there is a sort of workaround that works pretty well. All you need is the Miitopia demo, so it doesn't even cost any money, but I have the full game, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how to get Miis from Miitopia into Tomodachi Life. So all we have to do is start up Miitopia. I'm going to do that now. And here we are on the title screen. You don't even need to actually start the game or the demo if you grab that from the eShop for free. You just need to go to the Mii characters section. And from here, you're able to grab certain Mii characters. I've already downloaded a few from other people, so I can pull them in to Miitopia or to Tomodachi Life and show you. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Temmie. I'm going to go ahead and choose Move to Nintendo Switch here. So you're going to save it to your Switch system because obviously there's no way to copy them directly from Miitopia, but you can save Miis from Miitopia directly onto your console. And then I'm going to grab one that uses some heavy makeup like Mario 64. And I'm going to go ahead and save that to my Switch as well, because there are some caveats here that I want to show you. Once we've copied these both, you can actually just quit out of Miitopia and you can jump right into Tomodachi Life. I'm obviously using the demo. I don't have the full game, but this will work in the final release of the game. So while we wait for this to load, it's just going to come right up to my island here eventually. And here we are. Once we're able to get past the title screen, we just hit the A button to jump right in, and you just have to pull up the menu and choose Add a Mii. And because we saved these to our Switch, you choose Create based on a Mii on your system. And this will show you the list of Miis that you have saved. Now you might notice that Temmie came through fine, but Mario 64 is, well, a blank slate. There's really nothing to him. And that's because his face was entirely makeup. And this is that caveat that I mentioned before. Custom makeup doesn't come through because custom makeup isn't supported at the Switch system level, meaning that these Miis that have really intricate faces that were hand drawn by people, unfortunately can't really come through using this method. But when you look at Temmie, she's perfect. She's exactly the way she was. And that's because she was she was made using just the Mii Maker tools. So I can add her completely as is, and she comes through fine. I can choose her height relative to my own Mii, which is inexplicably gray haired. I probably shouldn't have done that. And then it keeps her name, it keeps her other information that is stored within the Mii. So this is mostly fine, and it keeps the gender, and you can change these things, of course. You can add a birth date, you can add voice and preferences, but this Mii came through just fine. So basically, this is the workaround. If you download the Miitopia demo, you can import Miis, and if you Google around, you can find openly shared repositories of Miis. Just be mindful of whether they're made using makeup or Mii parts. If they're makeup, then you're going to get just the base that was used to make the Mii, and you can basically draw the makeup on yourself if you're so inclined. But if you get ones that are made just with Mii parts like Temmie here, then you're going to just have it the way it was in Miitopia. So it's not exactly a perfect solution, obviously, but it is one way to get Miis made by other people into Tomodachi Life, and I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, the ideal solution would be for Nintendo to add support for importing Miis into Tomodachi Life, though currently it doesn't seem like they have any plans to do that. Let me know if you're going to use this down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have a lot more on Tomodachi Life once the game comes out on April 16th. But until then, make sure to subscribe to GVG and ring the notification bell to be the first to know when our coverage goes up. And I'll see you next time.